Hey, what's up, everybody? How you guys doing? It's been a while since we've talked. I had a rough couple 2 weeks, personal reasons and um, other stuff that I'm sure you guys could relate to that I don't really need to go into details about. But I just want to catch up with you guys and stuff, because like I said, I haven't talked to you guys in a while. Um, Things are getting better. Right now I am 6 weeks into my Zoloft journey. It feels a lot different now, 6 weeks in, than it did when I was like, what, a week in, maybe 2 weeks in. I'm feeling real motivated. I feel positive, kind of reiterating what I've said before. I don't know if I feel like how can I say this? I can't say like I feel like I have a lack of emotion. Well, yeah, I can. So I have like a lack of emotion when it comes to like certain things that would make me break down, things that I would think about that make me cry. It's kind of like I can't cry, or it doesn't drum up tears or things in my head to make me cry. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that helps suppress some of, like, the thoughts that I have in my head. With that causes my anxiety and my depression. It's a good thing, but it worries me too, because I feel like it takes a personal element away from me. Because I want to be as genuine as possible to people with my feelings and me talking to people. Because a lot of people have been actually reaching out to me. People from New Zealand, people South Africa. A lot of people have been actually reaching out to me, and I've given them my phone number, and we've been talking and stuff, and I've just been kind of helping them through their stuff, and they've been kind of helping me out, feedback wise with my stuff. And what one of them said was, always remember that someone has it worse than you. And I think about that all the time. And that's something that I grew up, my grandfather telling me that, hey, remember, you might think you have it bad, but someone always has it worse than you. But that doesn't make me feel good. I don't like to know that people are out there hurting or have it worse than I do. Granted, I have a pretty decent lifestyle, but that comes from a lot of hard work and education. Um, but I do have friends that are on the other side of the spectrum where, because of COVID, they're not working, they're struggling, their EDD is about to run out, their stipends are about to run out, no stimulus. Um, they got 3 kids, 3 kids. Um, and then with that thought of knowing that you could possibly get evicted, and where are you gonna go? I mean, where are you gonna go? You know, I feel bad, and I actually take that into consideration. That yes, someone does have it worse than me, but I'd rather think about what can I do to try to take some of that weight off of their shoulders to help them out. And I take that into consideration a lot. I've always been a people person. Um, if I would see a homeless person on the side of the road, I'd give them a few bucks, try to help them out. Um, and I'm not one of those people. You will never see a video of me like walking up to some homeless person and giving them like bagged food or a bunch of money or anything like that, because I feel like I'm not gonna do something like that for notoriety. I'm gonna do it because it's coming out of the goodness of my heart. And trust me, there's been many times that I've given a homeless person 50 bucks, $100, because $100 to me, it's like whatever, but to them, that could be them eating for the next couple weeks. So I try to think about it like that, that like if someone has it worse than me, how can I help them? If it's not like me helping them, like, trying to coach them and like cheer them on or be a cheerleader, it's like, what can I do that will actually make a difference? And if you're a person that has kids and, I've given you $100, I mean, what's that done? That feeds you and your kids for a few days. And I can't imagine kids, families going hungry in the United States of all places. You know, it shouldn't be happening. And like, I live in a really good neighborhood. I'm a really really good neighborhood. And like when I drive around to the different plazas and the stores out there and stuff, you would be surprised how many mobile homes I see, or like the ones that drive whatever. How many I see people living in parking lots now. They have generators providing energy and just a bunch of stuff. Like it looks like an RV park in some of these parking lots, you know. And I guess the cops haven't said anything because I see the same ones there constantly. But you know, I what was the purpose of this video? I was gonna probably let you guys know like my 6 weeks in on sertraline, blah 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 blah, and this and that and this and that. But even though I had a bad past 2 weeks and stuff, you know, because I did suffer another focal seizure, and it was not good, you know. But luckily, I had my wife here to talk me down. Um, it was bad. You know, I figured with the medications that I'm on and stuff that I wouldn't have to experience that being on the meds, but I guess it's still a reality in my life. I've lost my driver's license because of these focal seizures, and it sucks because it's not like I'm like here one moment and then I start going into a seizure or an epilepsy attack. It's usually when I wake up first thing from like a sudden deep sleep is when I react. So I understand why they took my license from me, because how am I supposed to get to work, you know? So my doctor's working on getting my license back, but you know, they have, you know, when you go to a hospital, they have to report that, you know, you've suffered a seizure or some kind of setback. But I'm not going to dwell off the past couple weeks. I'm not going to dwell off, you know, my past 6 weeks on Zoloft. You know, I'm just going to try to take the best elements out of all of it and just try to hold on to that, you know, because I don't want to sit here and be one of those people that are like constantly complaining like, oh, this and that and side effects, this and that, which I know side effects suck. Trust me, they do. I have experienced them, but I'm just trying to think of the cup half full, not half empty. So with that being said, I'm going to take a bit of a right turn real quick. If you are capable of paying it forward to somebody and it's not going to hurt you or your household, I highly implore you guys, pay it forward. And you know what? Like I said, I don't do videos of this kind of stuff, but if you want to do a video just to maybe push some positivity to maybe what word am I looking for? Make somebody else want to feel like inspired to go do something like that, then please do it. You know, there's a lot of people that are out here hungry. I see well-to-do families, well, not financially well-to-do, but like that, you know, they're healthy and everything. They just caught a bad spot of the road. They got a bad bump in the road, you know. And I just implore everyone, if you guys can, you know, pay it forward. You know, I have a friend, and we both take the same medication for our, you know, our GERD or stomach problems or whatever, or GI. And he's cut off now from his medical because he lost his job and stuff. So now he suffers with these ulcers and these bleeding ulcers, and he can't control it. And without any kind of health coverage, what are you gonna do? You're kind of stuck. So I shot him some of my prescription medications, which, you know, it's nothing like narcotics or anything like that. It's just stuff to stop the bleeding, you know, because if I could do that and help him out, then hey, why not? I'm not using them right now, but he is. So, you know, why not just pay it forward? So let this video, I guess, basically be about paying it forward, guys. If you guys could help somebody out in need, help them out. You know, if you're in a grocery store and you see a family and it looks like they maybe have just dinner for that night, you know, pay for their food. You know, I've asked people, hey, come back in the store with me, you know, let's get you some groceries. I've done that before, you know, because I could do it. I have the means to do that. So that's why I'm saying, if you guys have the means to do something by paying it forward and helping a family out, you know, trust me, it comes back to you tenfold. I know a lot of people say, well, I give and I give and I give, but I get nothing in return, because I used to be like that. I don't want nothing in return. You know, I found out that I don't need nothing in return. Shut up. I don't need someone to like pay for my groceries or, you know, do unto me like I'm doing unto them. Just go and feed someone else, you know. Maybe that person will learn off you and help someone else out. So it's just a cycle, you know. It's a cycle. It's like a circle, you know. You help someone at this point, and then when they get to this point, they'll help out somebody that's down here, and it just keeps on feeding, and it just keeps on feeding, and just spreads positivity, because God knows with today's climate, political, I don't know, race-wise, that we can always use a little boost, you know. maybe even a little kick in the pants to wake us up. Um, so yeah, I implore you guys, pay it forward. Heed the message. If you can't pay it forward, or let's say if you're somebody out there listening to me right now, I'm not bragging or nothing. If you're like in a bad spot, and you're like, hey, Carlos, I'm when I hit a rough patch, hey, I'm local, can you help out? I'm more than glad to help you guys out. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna pay your guys' rent or anything like that, but I have no reservations about taking a family to a grocery store and saying, you know what, get you guys some food for the next couple weeks. I have no problem with that. Done it before, still plan on doing it, and I do it because it makes my heart feel good. It makes me feel good. It makes me sleep better at night. I mean, not that I don't sleep good, but it it feeds my soul, and that's why my clothing line is called Soul Truth, because you're being true to your soul, and my soul is all about helping people. So, like I said, you guys pay it forward if you can. I want to send much positive vibes, much love. Remember, you are not alone. And like I said, if you feel like you're alone, drop me a message, subscribe, whatever, follow me on Facebook. Whatever it is. If you guys want to reach out, reach out. You guys got questions? Ask me some questions. I'll answer them to the best of my ability. But with that being said, I love you guys. You guys stay safe. Mask up. It's a sign of respect. And remember, you are not alone. So let me end this video because my air quality here in California in the Bay Area is ass. So I gotta close my windows up because it smells like smoke in my house. So much love, guys. All right, be good to each other. Peace.